Hello and welcome to the show. So today we have a challenge. This one's been requested a lot of times. We actually did make a sort of a thing similar to this a very long time ago, but I suspect a lot of you won't have seen it. So we're going to give it another go. We have built and set up each other's cars. So I am driving the pink Chevrolet Spark that has been built by Daniel. Daniel is driving the brown Pumobile, which has been built by me.
It is the Turdmobile.
It is, completely. And we are going to go for a one-lap race around Camino Viju Extreme. And
Viju?
Yeah, I don't know how that word's pronounced. Viju, Veo, whatever. And we are going to try and survive that one lap. The first car to cross the finish line wins, or the car that gets furthest. Because for this challenge, we are running simulation damage. Yeah, normally we don't run simulation damage with setup challenges unless it is specifically to have the damage on. Otherwise the videos would be very short with some of the cars that roll over all the time. So yeah, we have to actually get the cars to the finish. They have to survive to the finish. So this should be interesting. Anyway, we are going to go at 2 minutes on the race timer. Oh god. Oh, and we have to be in cockpit view as well. That's another little fun thing.
Oh yes we do, that was another thing, yeah.
Oh, this is going to be really tricky. We are off, and I have out-dragged the Pinto briefly off the line. Now I should point out to the viewers, the Pinto has a 800 horsepower Mustang engine. That is a lot of power, going through completely standard tyres and a completely standard diff. And by the looks, it's very bumpy on this camera. It's very bumpy indeed. You've messed up the suspension.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I asked to go in cockpit view, because I know that I pretty much made it a bone shaker car.
Yeah,
that was one of the
I've done also very evil things to the setup on the Pinto. Now I have just noticed you have completely missed your brakes. In fact, you might survive that just about, because you were going slow enough.
Round the outside.
That is a very brave overtake. I'm going very sideways. I don't want to be going sideways. Right, I'm going to have to be braver. I was taking things cautiously, but fine. Throw caution to the wind. Flat out. And no, there's a bump there. That's not.
Yeah, there's a bump there. Watch out for the bumps.
That was a bit. Yeah, that was a little bit scary.
Oh,
should we have a quick look at the telemetry? How much horsepower have I got in this thing? I think about 600 or something.
500 and something, or 670, I think.
Let's just have a look. I can't.
I just built the car. I should have looked at how much I had.
I can't look at the telemetry and try and drive this thing. Right, I'm just going to boot it again.
Oh, look at that!
Oh god!
Up the inside. Okay. It's like the slowest ever.
Yeah, the Pinto is a very low S class. The Spark is a very high A class. I'm using the handbrake to slow down because the normal brakes are utterly useless. Oh, I'm going to go around the outside of you. Oh, nearly, not quite. Right out of grip. Oh, may have tagged him a little bit there. If I run into the back of the Pinto, can I make it explode? Nope, didn't explode.
Oh, for God's sake.
I had to give it a try. It had to be done. Otherwise, somebody else would have said it in the comments. So, it has to be attempted, these things. Come on, is this thing rear-wheel drive? Did you make it rear-wheel drive? I presume
it is rear-wheel drive.
I presume by the amount of tail happiness going on here. Oh, handbrake, handbrake, handbrake.
Yeah, slide. I put the Cobalt SS engine in that Chevy Spark. I know that if I made it rear-wheel drive, it would just end up
like that.
Pretty much like that. The fact that it's so twitchy.
Oh dear, yeah, this thing isn't that much fun to drive. Oh no, here comes the jumps and bumps and stuff. It's not going to. Unfortunately, it's not actually going fast enough to really affect it too much. Which is a good thing. Interesting fact, Star in a Silly Car was initially planned to go around the full circuit. However, it takes so long that I changed my mind against it. The main reason I was going to use it is that Jeep actually flies through some of these sections because of the bumps are so massive. The Jeep does humongous wheelies and it almost does backflips on one of the back straight jumps. But no, the course was too long. So it was ditched for doing that. Star in a Silly Car will return sometime soon, hopefully, maybe, when people can be organised.
Who is going to be the next Star in the Silly Car?
I couldn't possibly say. Some people have done some driving for it, but it's getting people organised to do the recording. It's a real problem because of time zones and everybody has different commitments. Anyway, I'm going to go for an overtake because I know you can't put any power down in that Pinto because it just spins up one wheel. No, don't put me in the pit lane. Don't want to go in there. May have been a little bit of contact, but yeah, very nearly nosedived into the floor. All right, on to the final section of track. Going just a little bit sideways, going very a bit sideways through there. And even more sideways through that bit there. And no! Sticky stuff! No! We're good.
Yes.
We've got out of the sticky stuff. That's fine. Alright. Oh god, the Pinto's right behind me. This isn't what you want to see. Can I use the normal brakes through here? No, I can't. No!
Do apologise.
No, it's gone!
Yes! Yes!
It's gone!
Yes!
It's completely
Yes!
gone.
Yes! Oh, yes! Right, now I just got to go really cautiously but quick at the same time. So I know that Alex will catch up to me at some point.
Those two things do not go well together. Go cautiously and go quick. And that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Chevrolet.
God.
Oh, in fact, no, come on, Pinto. Have a crash. Have a crash. Cause a fire. Blow up. Do something interesting.
Oh,
I'm hoping it'll catch you out on the bumps, but I don't think it has. I think you got through there safely.
Nearly.
Nah, nothing I can do. I've tried. I'm even trying cutting the grass.
Yes, power.
It's not
I
gonna
win.
Work. It's not going to work.
Oh, good God.
No.
Yes. I reckon we should do two of them because that didn't take very long at all.
No, that surprisingly didn't take anywhere near as long as I expected.
No.
The best of 3, I think we shall do.
Best of 3. You have a chance to redeem yourself.
I do. That's quite convenient. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about camera angles. I am currently recording my screen live as I am talking. I may put this footage in so you can see what it's like from the onboard point of view. The reason why I don't do this for a lot of the setup challenges, especially on some of the cars, my car's a mid-A class, I lied, especially on some of the cars where it's where it sort of has to be in cockpit view, that's part of the challenge, is because of syncing issues. Basically, how I normally do a setup challenge and how I'll be doing this video is I save the replay, or in this case replays. I then take the 3 feeds or whatever, the 2 feeds, sorry, and then I put them together. And if I start them at the same point in time, the things are already synced up, and then I can cut and sort of swap between angles, which is fine. We'll just go straight from the off on this one. Can cut between angles and everything, and that works fine. And there is not a moving Pinto. Why is there not a moving Pinto?
No, sorry, my bad.
I was trying to figure out why the
yeah,
Pinto wasn't moving, and in doing so, I nearly spun myself. Anyway, yes, don't use cockpit view on the most part, because if I was to then use cockpit view and sync everything up, I'd have to have 4 tracks, and trying to edit with 4 tracks is impossible in my in my editing thing. My computer can't do it. Anyway, there's a very slidey Pinto in the background, in my rearview mirror. Ooh, very slidey Chevy as well. God dear. Not the most exciting Ford versus Chevrolet rivalry that we could have thought up, this one, really.
No.
A Pinto versus a Spark. Oh no, it's all gone terribly wrong at the hairpin yet again. Right.
I'm doing quite well with this, actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, you're going for the slow and steady technique, and I'm going for the floor is everywhere technique, which is odd.
Yeah, I can't help that just because I can't put any power down.
Oh yeah, by running the standard diff in the Pinto, you basically can get to about 60 miles an hour, and that's really all it will do, because it just spins one wheel, and that's everything.
It won't go much faster than that.
No, it's incredibly true. It doesn't matter what gear you're in. It just spins one wheel. Oh god, that curb nearly screwed me over. In fact, very nearly screwed me over. Nearly fell off the road there as well. I'm currently in 4th gear, and that's probably the wrong gear. We're going to go around here side by side again. No, don't push me into the wall.
Sorry.
Where have you gone? You're behind me somewhere. That's good. God dear. Yeah, we've built some very tricky cars, these ones.
We have. These are up there.
Yeah.
I mean, last time we did it, we did in... sort of not a copy thing, but we did Suzuki Lianas.
Yes, we both built identical ones of them.
Yeah, which was quite it's quite interesting. I think we had pretty much a best of 3 like we did with this, and I lost quite badly, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think we're better at making undrivable cars than we were. I'm pretty sure I just drifted round an entire corner at 30 miles an hour. All the excitement. Oh,
here comes your dreaded bump corner thingies.
There are many bumps down here that the Spark doesn't like. Oh, it made it through there all right. It made it over the jump all right. The camera's not too happy, but never mind. Yeah, I'm going very sideways everywhere.
Little bit wide.
I'm trying to see where the Pinto is in the rearview mirror, and I can't. Oh, there it is. What are you doing
over
there?
A little bit. No, that's right. Recovered.
You got lost.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Um,
I forgot that I had no brakes.
I've got a new technique. It's called spin around in a circle and then make smoke. Nope, that's not the technique. Although it did work. I'm surprised I saved that one. The technique was slided everywhere at very low speeds, but I spun.
Can I get a good line? Can I get a good run out of the corner?
But I can get more straight line speed than you, even though I shouldn't. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, we're just going to go crab everywhere. That seems to work for this car. Just go sideways.
I got to 70.
Oh, I'm at
80.
90. I'm going to hit 100 miles an hour
90.
as we go over the jump. That's probably not the cleverest idea I've ever had. No, I may have scraped my nose on the floor, but it didn't front flip. That's the important bit.
Can you get cars to flip? Oh, I suppose you can if you get it.
I had the silly Jeep that has done a backflip off that jump, or a version of the silly Jeep. I'm not sure if it was the final version. Did a backflip off the jump, and you've gone this time. That's partly my fault, I think.
God, that could have been a very big accident.
Yeah, that would have killed both. Actually, no, the spark would probably have been alright because you would have hit the back of it and you would have damaged your own engine and not mine. If the Pinto had been there, we would have caused a big fiery explosion and both cars would be gone. We shouldn't sort of hate on the Pinto too much. I was a while ago.
But we do though.
A while ago, when I was doing the research for one of the rivalries with the Pinto and all of that stuff, I was reading about the Pintos, and their tendency to catch fire was not really much more of a surprise than normal cars, because cars back then weren't very safe. Oh no, it was they did like a test with all of them. And they weren't actually that much more likely to catch fire than the equivalent of other cars. It's just more people bought Pintos, more Pintos caught fire. I'm going to take the win of the second round. So yeah,
God, I just noticed that, casually.
Yeah, just as you do. The Pintos, all the cars from that era were unsafe. The Pintos caught fire a lot and exploded a lot, yes, but then there were a lot more Pintos than equivalents. So yeah, they weren't as unsafe as they are made out to. I still wouldn't want to drive one, but still. That's less to do with the safety thing and more to do with the car. It's not that exciting.
Yeah, just the car in general just isn't fantastic.
Yeah, that's the one. Right.
It is a hateful car. I would have the Spark over the Pinto.
Yes, so would I.
Because the Spark is a very good car.
I don't really know much about it. Have I ever seen one in England? I don't think I have. I've seen the Chevy Spark anywhere.
I'm sure I've seen one.
I'm racking my brains. I've seen an Aston Martin Signet. I followed a Signet for about 20 miles.
Oh, God's sake.
I've only ever seen one.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
seen more Jaguar E-Types than I have Chevrolet Sparks or Aston Martin Signet. Or in fact, Chevrolet Sparks and Signets put together. I have seen more Jaguar E-Types on the road. This is not just car shows. This is on the road. I've seen more E-Types. In fact, I've seen more. I've probably seen more Lamborghinis than I have any of them. In fact, I've definitely seen more Lamborghinis. Yeah, I see quite a few supercars, not some of the obvious cars, which is a bit strange, but there we go.
Whoa,
I'm not going to fit around there. I don't think that was blocking. I think that was just your car doing something.
I now have one more problem.
What's
my car's had got mine was because my controller is now low on charge. It does this thing where it loses all the vibrations.
Oh yeah, they do that when they're low on battery.
So I now have absolutely no idea what my car is doing. I have to rely on noise. Where the hell have you gone?
I've had a scrape along the wall. Just a minor bit of bodywork damage, I think. I can't see.
A minor bit of bodywork. Yeah, have you ruined my paint job?
Yes, I suspect the paint job is now ruined. Luckily, your car can't do this bit, so
Great.
I can just see smoke.
I'm speeding up.
There is so much smoke coming from your car. Oh, you're gonna go.
Oh, bugger.
Yep, you've gone. No, don't do that. Oh, no, that's not gone to plan.
Is that your engine?
I may have killed a lot of my car in that. Luckily, I don't need all of the horsepowers anyway. It's not like it was going. How much damage did I do to yours in that?
Pretty much nothing.
I did nothing. That's not fair. Luckily,
you did aero, but no mechanical. Well, you got the suspension damage on the right, left, but that was it.
I have done
the front
engine steering, diff, drivetrain. I think that's all diff counted all as one. Suspension and much of the aero. But because we're not really racing properly, engine damage doesn't matter. Particularly because I'm barely using all of the horsepowers. I think my engine is smoking. I can't really see because there's so much tyre smoke coming from my car. That I
think your engine is smoking
blends
a little
into
bit,
one. Oh god, that's gone far too fast into there. I haven't learnt my lesson yet. Use the handbrake. I presume you put brake pressures to 0 on here.
Oh god, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I did, To exaggerate the whole bone shaker thing, I did put it to 100%.
Alright.
So, 200%, sorry.
Oh, so if I touch the brakes, it's just going to lock up completely then.
Lock up, but then it will just... The car will just shake and you have no control over it every time you brake.
That's why I'm using the handbrake at the moment for all of my braking, which seems to be the best way around it. Alright, I've got a 200-foot lead as we come through the bomb hole section, normally going much faster than this and much less sideways. We're going to take a trip...
Well, unless you're in V8 supercars.
No, V8 supercar will be much faster and nearly as sideways. Not quite. No, we're going to... No, don't do that. Okay.
Had a good run out of that corner.
Now my lead has now gone. Luckily, we are coming up to a straight bit, which is the one redeeming characteristic of the Spark, is that it's actually not too terrible. Oh, God's sake.
Yes.
Go over here. And now go defensive. No, you're going to fall off the road because you're not going to stop that in time. And
Bugger.
I will have the lead back. This is a very close race, actually.
It is. How is it that we... Two different cars, totally different tuning setups, and yet we're still within 200 feet of each other?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. Right, come on.
We always do it.
Come on, Spark. Please be good. Please be good. The steering isn't helping the wonky handling, particularly. Because I can't tell if the car is pulling one way or the other, if that's just the setup. On the Pinto, you might notice it in the video, you probably won't though. If you actually just floor it and don't touch the steering, it drives to the left. I don't know why or how. Oh crap, that's not gone well. That's not gone well for you either. So, come on, come on. We're nearly there, Spark. Nearly there.
Oh, come on. Tensions are rising.
Just a few more corners. Don't spin here. Do not spin. No. You can go sideways. Just don't spin. Please. Thank you. Car is listening to me, which is unusual.
God, come on. This is so tense. I can see him.
The problem is you can't do anything about it because if you try and put too much power down too quickly, you're just going to face the other way. And I'm even trickier position because Daniel can go for it, and if he messes up, it doesn't matter. But I can't. Come on. Don't roll down there. That's good. Don't roll down here. It's also good. Alright, and then it's just to the finish line. I can see you've just floored it. Fine, I'm going for it as well. Forget the track.
Oh, good God.
The Pinto's on its roof.
No, I didn't finish. God damn it.
Yes.
Come on, roll. Roll.
Yes, it is a win.
Come
for
on,
the Spark.
I've got a minute to finish.
And I can't see what's going on.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
Is it going to slide across the line?
Oh my God, this is so tense. I'm gonna... Oh, come on, please. I reckon I could do it. I reckon I can roll down. It's slowly rolling.
You have got 30 seconds to go.
Come on. Come on, Ford.
Oh dear.
Be useful once in your very hideous life. Come on. It's slowing down. If you hit the wall, I swear to God.
Oh dear.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Why is this so tense? I'm not even doing anything.
You got 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds to go.
Come on.
Don't think it's going to do it.
Come on. You're so close. God damn it.
It's a win for... I'm not quite sure who it's a win. It's a win for me making the worst car. There we go. That is what... But
it's a win for me for making the best car.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure.
In the worst car challenge.
Yeah. There we go. There's a conclusion. Not sure it's very conclusive, but it is a conclusion of sorts. Oh dear, they are some fantastic cars.
They're very funny.
Both of these,
brilliant.
I shall put both of these on the FailRace storefront, so you can have a go with them and see if you can do better than us. I think that last race I did a
4 minute 31.
Yeah, if you can sort of do under 4 minutes 30, you're probably doing quite well with them.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was quite interesting to drive. That is for sure. However, that is it for today's challenge. So thank you very much for watching. As ever, if you have challenges you would like to see us do, then please leave them in the comment section. We will have a look through and we will pick our favourites. However, until next time, goodbye.
Bye, guys.